In P1, we have the first kicks and the first knees. We have the basic knee, and we have the basic straight kick in the groin area and in the face. Also, we have the low kicks, the low roundhouse kicks. This is the most common attacks that you can do in Krav Maga in a self-defense situation. We're starting from the knees. In Krav Maga, we only care about hitting in the groin area, or all the area of our groins. This is the most painful area that can generate pain even if hitting by a child. So we use the area of our knee, and not the thigh, but the knee, to touch the area of our groin. How we use it? Stelios, please come. We are not going with our knee forward up. I don't care to be very up. I don't care. I only need my knee be in the same line as my hip. The most of the times, if you can bring your knee to your height of your hip, you are going to hit the other man's groin area. And I'm not doing this kind of movement. I'm going inside. I want to generate all the power by using my body. I'm not doing this. This is not power. This hasn't have power, okay? The most of the power is generate from the movement that I'm doing with my body. So if I am in natural stand and we have in front of us an attacker and we have to attack and we want to hit with our knee in the groin area, the only thing we are doing is this. From this kind of area, I'm just doing bam and hitting. I'm putting my hands forward because I'm afraid of maybe he's going to attack me, and I am bring my leg to my hip and hitting forward, inside. I'm doing this and not this. I'm going forward inside. I'm hitting, going back, hitting, going back. If I am in fighting stance, I'm using the steps. I'm using the steps that we have done already at the beginning of P1. If I want to hit with a forward leg, I'm just doing a step and I'm hitting. I'm just doing a step, and I'm hitting. If I want to hit with the right leg, I'm doing a step with a forward leg and I'm hitting. I'm generate all my power from moving my body. Why I'm doing a step? Two things. First, it's about the distance. If I'm here in fighting stance and I hit with the knees, I'm not reaching my opponent. The second is generate more power, of course. If I'm putting all my body weight in a step, I'm generating more power. So this is the knees, okay? Now, in Krav Maga we have the straight punches, the straight kicks, I'm sorry. Straight kicks are like one of the best attacks that we have in Krav Maga. When we are hitting with a leg, we are using the ball of our foot. Let's say this is my foot, and it has the fingers, okay? This is the ball. Even if we are talking about the hand, even if we are talking about the leg. When I'm touching my target, I want my fingers to be up and hitting with my ball of my foot. And of course, if we are more close, we can hit with our shin. What I mean? Boom. We put all the shin from down to up into his groin area. Now, if I am in natural stance, for me to do a straight kick, I must have some distance. I cannot be here and do a straight kick. What I'm going to do a knee if I am so close. But if I am, let's say 1 meter, 1.5 meters, and I want to kick, and I want to use a straight kick, I just can see how far he is and do two things. First, without any stepping, boom, hitting. What I do, put my hands up, always hitting, do the recoil. Very important. The recoil in the kick is exactly the same like the punch. I'm not doing, no, this is wrong. I want the recoil in my knee. And I produce the power from my body. Now, if I am a little bit more far and I want to do the kick, probably if I just do it like this, it's too far, I cannot reach him. What I'm going to do, a very small step, boom. And I have two options. First is to do a very, very small step and just hitting with the ball of my foot. Or I can do a little bit bigger step, boom, and going with the shin. And as you understand, if I'm going with the shin, the power that I generate is a knockout power. Now, if I'm in fighting stance, it's exactly the same like the knees. If I want to hit with a forward leg, I'm just stepping, boom, and kicking. If I want to hit with a back leg, I can hit immediately without stepping. It depends on the distance. Or I can hit with a step. So this is the straight kicks. Now the final is the low kicks. What is a low kick? I prefer to do a low kick from a fighting stance and not from a natural stance. You can do the low roundhouse kicks from the same stance or the fighting stance, okay? By the way, what you can do in fighting stance, exactly the same you can do in the same stance. Is exactly the same. So if you are doing it in a fighting stance, you can do it in the same stance. So let's start from semi stance. Let's say that I'm in semi. I am in semi and I want to hit a low roundhouse kick. I try to hit the knee and the thigh. Oh, this is the outside low roundhouse kick, and the inside is trying to hit the inside of the thigh. That's it. How I'm hitting? I mean, what part of my body is touching his part of his body? I try to hit with a shin and not with a coup de pied. No, this is wrong. I have the strong shin to hit his knee or thigh or whatever. How I'm doing it? If I want to hit with a outside leg, with the right leg, I'm just doing this. I generate a kick that it looks like a hammer. I'm coming, boom, get inside. If I'm doing, we can do it in two ways. The first way is like with a spinning in the front leg. The other way is with a small step from the front leg. Both ways is very good. You can generate very much power. Now, if I want to hit with the forward leg inside, I'm stepping with the back leg and I spin a little bit. I'm not doing this. This is wrong. From here, I try a little bit to spin. And immediately, I'm going inside. From here, I'm going inside. Now, when you are hitting roundhouse, low roundhouse kicks, you have to be very careful as far as the hands. When I'm going outside, the opposite hand of the leg that he's hitting must come and protect myself. So when I'm hitting, I'm putting my hand here so he can protect my head and my chin. The other hand must go down. No, sorry, no must. it can go down if you want. You can hit like this, or if you want to generate more momentum and power, you can do this. Both are very good, but remember to put the hand here so you can protect your chin. At the same, it's for the inside. So this hand, the opposite hand of the leg that is hitting, is protecting your chin. The other can go down or not, whatever. From here, this is the low roundhouse kicks.